Coming to you live from Fayetteville, Arkansas in the beautiful Appleby Business Center studios. It's time for Northwest Arkansas Business Radio with Adam Robison. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for another episode of Northwest Arkansas Business Radio. We are so glad that you are here with us. My name is Adam Robison, the host of Northwest Arkansas Business Radio, and I'm excited today to bring you one of my friends, Shannon McNeill. Shannon is the business director at Arkansas Physical Health and Rehab, and she's going to come in today and talk to us a little bit about company wellness programs. But before we get into that, Shannon, hello. Welcome to Northwest Arkansas Business Radio. Why don't you just tell us a little bit about yourself, and that way you're a little bit better acquainted.
Hello, Adam. Thank you for having me on your show. I am really excited to talk about some of these programs that we offer. I have been the business director for Arkansas Physical Health and Rehab for the last 27 years.
Wow.
So when I tell you that I work for a group of doctors that really want to see people get as healthy as possible and stay that way, I mean it. These guys are really fantastic. You know, they walk the walk and they talk the talk. And, you know, I'm really proud to be there and really proud to be part of their team.
Wow, sounds like it. I can hear your excitement in your voice. So tell us, I'm just beginning to learn about company wellness programs in my conversations with you, but let's go ahead and let the listeners in. What is a company wellness program? And then what are some benefits of company implementing a company wellness program?
Absolutely, Adam. You know, company wellness programs is any program from the employee to the employer that helps them recognize how to stay as healthy as possible. Now, when you talk about what are the benefits of implementing company wellness programs, you know, the simple answer is health improvement for a company's employees. Picture this. You got a workforce energized, engaged, and brimming with vitality. Now, we're not going to get a team of marathon running, juggling avocados, but they say energy flows where attention goes. And seriously, everybody wants to be healthy, and if you start letting your team know that their health is important, they're going to respond. Let me tell you a little bit about Lisa. We met Lisa at a health fair. We did a health fair for them in 2021. And during a routine blood check, Lisa's readings were unusually high. You know, as prompted by our team, we suggested that she get some further medical evaluation. She was pretty nervous, as hypertension was kind of a family history. And she was really grateful for our concern. And she followed up with her primary care. And the subsequent test revealed that Lisa had hypertension. That's a serious health concern. And, you know, it required immediate attention. Now she had this knowledge, Lisa became determined to take control of her health. Now, by investing in employees' well-being, companies earn a reputation that shines bright. Potential employees flock to your ranks, and clients and investors clamor for your attention. After all, who wouldn't want to work for a company that makes people's health and happiness a priority?
Yeah, now you said two things there that I think our listeners are going to just jump at. Number one, if they're taking notes, I'm going to say it again. Energy flows where attention goes. I love the intentionality behind that statement. It basically says, wherever you're looking for improvement, if you pay attention there, your energy is going to meet you there.
Absolutely. Right? You know, if a company lets their employees know that their health is important to them, then it gives them the freedom to make those healthy choices and to ask for things that are going to make their lives a lot better.
Yeah. And then the second thing you said, which I thought was incredible, and I never really considered it until you said it, potential employees will flock to your ranks. Clients and investors clamor for your attention is what you said. I thought that was really great. We have a lot of people out there that since the pandemic has said, hey, where'd the workforce go? I'm having trouble finding qualified employees to come in and take these spots when I didn't used to. So you're saying a wellness policy may actually help you keep up with the Joneses or another employee, maybe even surpass another employee based on how well you treat your people.
That's absolutely correct. You know, I don't think you could go down the street without seeing help wanted signs on every corner. And it is tough. It is tough out there in this market to have to retain the employees that you have, and then to make sure that when you need new ones, you get qualified employees.
No, most definitely, yes. So this is great. It's already started off with a bang. How can a company wellness program improve employee health?
It's so easy to talk about the people that we meet when we're at these events, and Emily's experience is a really good example. Now, Emily participated in one of the health fair booths at her company, and they offered cholesterol and lipid screenings. The results, they were unexpected. She didn't realize that she had such high cholesterol. She was alarmed at first, and Emily took some proactive measures. She scheduled a wellness appointment with our office. What she really wanted to do is address these issues through diet and nutrition rather than resort to a lifelong of prescription medication. She wanted to take charge of it before it got that bad. And that's what's great about health fairs. People realize these things early where they can take care of it on their own. She assumed responsibility for her own health. Again, that's what you really want as your employees by having these wellness programs, taking responsibility for their own health. By participating in that health fair, Emily got a snapshot of her health and sought professional guidance. One crucial aspect of a company wellness program is promoting healthy behaviors. And this allows people to say, I need to start really paying attention. This can encompass a wide range of initiatives, including encouraging employees to have more physical activity, promoting regular exercise programs, discouraging unhealthy habits such as smoking or excessive alcohol consumption. By creating that culture, those values that supports these healthy choices, employees are way more likely to adopt and maintain positive, healthy lifestyles. A company wellness program essentially recognizes the importance of managing these chronic conditions. Chronic conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or obesity, they can significantly impact an individual's overall health and well-being. Therefore, these programs should provide resources such as educational materials, access to healthcare professionals, and support networks to help employees effectively manage their conditions.
So this really takes those traditional employee benefits and expands on them in a pretty major way. I mean, when you're looking at employee wellness, you really are attempting to communicate, we care about you, and we believe that these things are important for you to take care of yourself, correct?
Absolutely, Adam. One of the things you wouldn't believe is how many people have this insurance that this company provides, and that's a minimum, really, but they don't take advantage of it. They don't take advantage of the wellness appointments. They don't take advantage of the screenings that are available and the resources that are available. And a lot of it is because they don't know it's there.
Interesting.
Yeah, these company wellness programs really bring to light all the benefits that are available to these employees, and they can take advantage of it either at a health fair event or on their own time, made available by the company.
Wow. So these programs, while, they sound like a good idea, do they really help employees save money or provide some sort of cost savings so people will maybe feel the relief in their pocketbook as a result of something like this?
Absolutely. The employees will feel some cost savings by being healthier. They have less sick care dollars that they have to spend. But a real highlight is the money that is saved by the companies that put these programs on.
Interesting.
Yeah, a widely cited study conducted by the Human Resource Management Group, or SHRM is what they're kind of regularly called, estimated that the cost of employee turnover could be as high as 20% of the departing employee's annual salary.
Wow.
Those are just for lower wage positions, Adam. You're talking about 213% for highly skilled positions. Now, these calculations consider both direct and their indirect costs, like recruitment, training, reduced productivity while the employee is gone, and the time it takes for a new employee to reach the same level of proficiency as the departing employee. One of the local businesses we partner with for company wellness programs, they've really been committed to their employees' well-being, and they have been diligently tracking year-over-year employee health surveys, and the results are pretty outstanding. The data reveals consistently steady improvements in employee health and well-being indicators, showcasing this company's unwavering dedication to fostering healthy work environment. This company has really witnessed remarkable outcomes in terms of employee retention and reduced missed work time. By prioritizing their employees' health and well-being, the company has created a supportive and engaging workplace. This environment, it not only attracts top talent, but it also ensures their long-term commitment and loyalty. Let me tell you about another study. This one is one I worry about as an employer.
Okay.
The Gallup study, the State of the American Workplace Report, provides a specific insight into these employee engagements in the United States. Now, according to this report, only 34% of American employees are actually actively engaged in their work.
Oh, my goodness.
While approximately 53% are not engaged, meaning they're not emotionally connected or motivated. Now, this is the one that really bothers me. The remaining 13% are actively disengaged, meaning they're unhappy, unproductive, and potentially spreading negativity in the workplace. They're coming in, they're clocking in, and they're checked out.
Yeah, immediately.
Immediately.
I love that. They're clocked in, but they're checked out.
They're checked out.
Wow.
Now, steady improvement in employees' health, it will result in many tangible benefits. When employees feel well, they just want to do a better job at things. It makes it easier for them to come in, get up in the morning, put in a full day without that last burnout at the end. And these benefits are for the company as well. Employees who feel supported and valued in their wellness journey, they're more likely to be present and engaged at work, resulting in increased productivity and overall job satisfaction. And the decrease in missed work time indicates a decline in absenteeism due to health-related issues. Leading to improved operational and efficiency of reduced costs for the company.
Yeah, wow. So what you're saying is these individuals who, by the State of American Workplace Report, says that we have essentially, even when people come to work, we have a great percentage of these people that either aren't working or actively disengaged. They're not even thinking about work right there.
Imagine going to work and first off, you didn't want to get out of bed.
Right.
You were just too tired. You didn't get the rest that you needed. So you go into work and then you're spending tons of time powering down coffee and just trying to psych yourself up to get started. Mm-hmm. What? You're an hour into work now? And then you maybe get a couple of things done and you go to lunch and then you eat really crappy food. So then now you start to get tired.
Yeah.
And then you get that 3:00 and you want to have more coffee or you want to have a donut or you want to have some other kind of sugar. And you kind of get this whole cycle that just goes on. You get these tired and wired employees. They're tired all day and they're wired at night and they can't sleep. They're just not producing what they could.
Wow. I feel like you've been following me around for the last couple of weeks or something. I don't know about this tired an hour after you get to work and then at 3:00 need for coffee. But I'll digress from that. Tell me, are company wellness programs suitable for organizations of all sizes? I mean, I could see great big organizations with all kinds of money, but I know that there's a small business owner right now who might have a smaller staff and they're saying, oh, that's not for me. She's talking about the big boys. So can you correct that record or...
Yes, absolutely. Company wellness programs, they're suitable for organizations of all sizes, including small businesses with 10 to 20 employees.
Wow.
Now, you're right. While larger organizations may have more resources and infrastructure to implement some comprehensive wellness programs, smaller companies can still benefit greatly and potentially change their employees' lives through well-designed wellness programs.
Wow.
The size of the organization doesn't diminish the importance of each individual employee's well-being. In fact, smaller companies often have the advantage of a close-knit work environment, allowing them for more personalized and tailored programs. These programs can be created to meet the specific needs and challenges faced by employers for small organizations. If I could just tell one more story to talk about Chris, that's actually one of my favorites.
Yeah, I love your stories. This is a place to bring them all. Go ahead.
Chris is one of my favorite stories. He had been struggling with symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome or IBS for years. the constant discomfort, unpredictable flare-ups, frequent visits to his doctor, it really had taken a toll on the quality of his life, his personal life and his professional life. He was frustrated really with the lack of significant improvement from the treatments. Chris's office was one of our groups that participate in our Lunch and Learn programs.
Okay.
And they've been hosting a class once a quarter. And last month when Dr. Masters was presenting one of our most requested classes, Happy Gut, Happy Life. Yep.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah. One of the things I like to talk about, specifically when Dr. Masters comes in to do a Lunch and Learn program, is he tries to spend 45 minutes how to teach people how to never come into our office. How you can take care of yourself at home, how you can do things proactively to make sure that your health stays good. So you take care of your health care, not your sick care. Most people just are reactionary.
Got it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Chris learned about this connection between gut health and inflammation and overall well-being. The class emphasizes the importance of nutrition, stress management, and making some lifestyle choices that helped reduce intestinal inflammation and promote a healthy gut. Chris left the event inspired, and with his newfound knowledge, he began researching natural remedies and incorporating small changes into his daily routine. He discovered the benefits of this whole foods-based diet, rich in fiber, antioxidants, and probiotics. And he started incorporating more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. That's what we want people to know, that you have the power to make changes in your life without prescriptions. Meanwhile, all of this, was why reducing his intake of processed foods and triggers that he knew to aggravate his IBS symptoms. Over time, Chris noticed a significant improvement in his symptoms. The bloating and abdominal pain reduced, and his intestinal health became more regular and less unpredictable. The fog of constant discomfort began to lift, and his energy levels increased. Now,
wow.
Chris did all this, and he actually never came into our office. We see him every quarter now. We're going to see him. We've been seeing him every quarter. We're going to see him next quarter. And he had just kind of gave us some feedback with an email to Dr. Masters and did a Google review about how much the class changed his life.
Wow,
the class
that's incredible.
Changed his life. It really did.
Well, I'm sitting here thinking I have a niece that has suffered from IBS since she was a really little girl, and her doctors tell her, well, eat more fiber. You'll feel better. Eat more fiber. But I know from this young lady who just is like 19 years old. Yeah. She's very busy living life and not so busy grabbing fiber. And so when she is trying to live that young adult lifestyle and food is drive-through to drive-through, I'm not sure she has much hope at getting rid of this. It's just something she's got to deal with. But if we look at Chris's story here, it seems like maybe there is a little bit of hope. We just need we need a little bit of education to teach us how.
Some of the smallest things they talk about, these smaller companies and small things that make big changes, like adding a refrigerator and a microwave to make sure that the employees can bring their own meals. Because you talked about fast food, and that's what most people do. They spend their time running to the fast food place and running back, and then eating really quick at their desk. And if they had the opportunity to bring their own healthy foods that maybe they've done some prep work before, that really makes a really huge difference. Chris, he felt empowered with these changes. He really regained his confidence and zest for life. That made him feel better as a person, but it also made Chris a better employee for his company.
No, hands down, because he's ready when he clocks in. His body is ready to produce work, and he's not fighting everything inside of himself.
Exactly.
Right? I totally make sense. Okay. Well, wow, I didn't realize there was so much to company wellness programs. Now that our listeners are excited about these results, I'm sure, of a well-organized company wellness program, I have to ask you, what's it cost?
Well, you think it would cost an awful lot, and I agree, because there's so many different things that we can do. Most of the companies that we work with, they really have some sort of wellness program already, and a lot of times we can step in and just be a participant. Say, for example, a company has a big health fair, we'll come and set up a booth and we'll talk to those employees and kind of answer those health questions.
Okay.
You know, what are the health concerns that you're having? You know, what can make your life better? A lot of times people will say, oh, I'm super healthy. And we'll say, okay, well, what would make your life better? What if you could, you know, have more energy, or what if you could sleep better, or what if you could lose weight? What would you like to take? Would you like to do that? And people say yes. You know, people say yes. I'm not in pain. I'm not hurting a lot of times, but people want to make those healthy changes. At Arkansas Physical Health and Rehab, that's what we do. We can come be a participant in your health fair. We can present these lunch and learn presentations. You know, Adam, we have about 20 presentations that we do pretty regular, and I usually try to customize them to if someone reaches out and says, hey, you know, this team has a high stress level because of X part of their job, then I'll try to really customize a class that helps them get past those extreme high stress levels.
Wow.
Or help their body adjust to them, because you can't get away from them.
Okay, so what I'm hearing you say, then another part of this program are actual bits of education that you put together, and supervisors can bring their teams to listen to these talks. Is that right?
We go to them.
Oh, okay. So
we'll go to you, and that's the best thing, because they never have to leave, and we'll even bring lunch.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
and the lunch and learns, they're our favorite, actually, because you get with this group of, if it's a large company, we like to break it down into about 20 or 25 people per session. But we've done classes for as few as 7 or 8 people, and we'll bring lunch, and it's real conversational, like you and I here today, just talking about what are these company wellness programs. And Dr. Masters not only talks to them about the standard things you're going to think of. Oh, reduce your stress and exercise. Yes, those are things he's going to talk about. Don't get me wrong. But he's going to tell you, hey, what's going on physiologically in your body?
Okay.
What's happening when you're eating French fries? What's going on with your body when you're eating those French fries? What's happening in your body when you're not sleeping well? What kind of hormone problems are happening there? And then he talks to you about ways to counteract them on your own. And then if you need some help, then we're always going to be there for you. Now, we firmly believe that our purpose is helping many people as possible achieve optimum health. So therefore, we don't charge local companies for our support in their health fairs or when offering a lunch and learn presentation as part of their company wellness program.
Wow.
Actually, we bring lunch a lot of times.
Wow.
Our primary goal is to contribute to the well-being of individuals and the community. We strive to make our services accessible and beneficial to all. By waiving these charges for our participation in company programs, we aim to remove any financial barriers and ensure that each organization of all sizes can avail themselves of our expertise and resources. Now, we understand the importance of promoting a healthy workplace environment and empowering these employees with valuable health-related knowledge. Our dedicated teams, they're pretty passionate about educating people, fostering these positive lifestyle changes, and supporting the organizations with these programs. Now, I want to point out, while Arkansas Physical Health and Rehab does not charge local companies for our support in health fairs or lunch and learn presentations, there are many potential benefits to our practice. Okay. There's always going to be something for everybody, and that's what you want it to be. Now, after participating in these events, we often see an increase in employees seeking out our support along their health journey. Whether they come in for chiropractic care, acupuncture, physical rehabilitation, get a massage, their favorite, or any other services that we might offer. Now, we're here to provide these comprehensive support to all the individuals and all your employees if they come into their office, if they choose to take those proactive steps towards their health and well-being. We value this opportunity to build the lasting relationships with employees, and they may benefit from our expertise and personalized care. Now, rest assured, our commitment to helping as many people as possible achieve optimum health extends well beyond your initial wellness event, and we're ready to support individuals on their path to wellness.
Wow, this just sounds like an incredible process. I'll be honest with you. I've worked for a handful of organizations. I don't know of any that had a wellness policy. If they did, I certainly didn't take advantage of it. This sounds like an incredible opportunity for leaders that are working today, and they're looking to hold on to good people and take care of those people, to think about decisions they can make that will be in their best interest. How does somebody learn more about how to bring a wellness program or a lunch and learn to their particular place?
Absolutely. First off, I just love to go and sit down and have a meeting, just one-on-one. I can come to your office and ask you questions about what it is that is concerning, the management. What is concerning the management? Are you having increased absenteeism? Are you feeling like people aren't working to their full potential? Are you doing well and you just want to do better? Do you know that the job that you have for your employees is very stressful and you need to find ways for them to counteract some of those stressful effects on their body? So once I know a little bit about what the company needs, then we'll start to find ways to tailor the specific programs that we have. Now, we talked about the differences between these larger companies and these smaller companies. And a lot of times the larger companies, they do have some programs that are already established. And with those, we like to help participate. We'll come to the health fairs. And today we mostly talked about health fairs and the lunch and learn presentations that we have available. But we also can do safety meeting presentations. A lot of times companies are required by OSHA to have some safety meetings, and they kind of get tired of doing the same old box lifting videos. So we can come in and help support the team on that. Dr. Masters has a specialty in industrial ergonomics. So he's often been asked to come to some larger places like Cargill and say, this line, we get a lot of injuries. What can we change ergonomically? So he has a lot of knowledge to help people with those type of things.
Wow.
Yeah. One of our classes, which is becoming really important, is sitting on the job. And people don't realize sitting is the new smoking. And these large corporate offices where people are at their computer, at a desk, all day in and day out, can take a really big toll on their health. And there's lots of things that you can do so that when you go in there every day, you're comfortable and you start to feel better and you don't have those neck pains from looking down at the screen. You can make small changes, and that's what we want to tell people. Even small changes make big differences.
Okay, wow. Well, if sitting is the new smoking, there's no hope for me. I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. Shannon, should they just call you at Arkansas Physical Health and Rehab to set up an appointment? Should they go on social media and send you a message? What's the best way to contact you and move into that discovery meeting?
There's a couple ways. Absolutely, they can call me. The office is 479-443-0800. They can look us up on our website, where we have several pages that are dedicated specifically to our wellness programs. That website is www.aphrwellness.com. And you can contact me right through the site. Makes it really easy. Or you can email me. I'm pretty easy to get a hold of. That's S. McNeill, SMCNEILL at aphrwellness.com.
Okay, fantastic. Well, Shannon, I want to thank you for your time today. You certainly did a great job coming in and talking about company wellness programs. I know as we develop our staff here at Business RadioX, that's going to be something we look at because this sounds incredible. And it's something you should think about too. If you're leading a team or if you're on a team and you think that a company wellness program might be something that would definitely get some mileage with your group and gain all of the advantages that Shannon shared, just reach out, have a conversation, see how easy that is, begin those conversations, and just see how great you can be, right? Because we know that where the energy flows, attention goes. Man, I love that. Guys, this has been another episode of Northwest Arkansas Business Radio, and we will see you next time.